What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're here with Ari, Lae'zel, Astarion, and Karlach. Looking at the map, we are pretty close to... well, we're pretty close to a big effing hole. But it looks like another camp that we have down here in the Underdark, which we have to go and talk to someone named Sovereign. We can also find the missing boots from the Deep Gnome Runaway. And then we can also go to the Mushroom Picker and speak to Dareth about saving... the gentleman's name was Balin, I believe. But before we do all that, we have this hole, of course, so we're going to go look at. But let's head over to... let's head over to this area once more, because last episode, if we just slow things down a little bit when we were looking for stuff, the Susser Tree thingy-majiggy is literally, like, right here. We hovered over it at some point, but we... well, I'm getting old, let's just say. My eyes ain't the way they used to be, man, when I was a youngster. But I just totally missed it. But let's get it now. I'm happy, though. It was literally right here, and it says where it's at. I was thinking that it might have been in the area, because, I mean, it's showing the whole area. But we literally just... skimmed over it.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Well, we got this quest.
The blacksmith's house should do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got this quest from the Blighted Village. So we go to the blacksmith's house in the Blighted Village, and then we just craft whatever we're gonna craft. But let me look at the journal. Search the cellar. We got the Susser bark, now we need to head back to the forge. Yeah, we head back to the forge, we'd probably pop it into the forge, but what else do we... I mean... the hell are we gonna make? So we got the bark, do we... I wonder if we want to put in, like... you know how we created that one weapon, we used that haft, and then I think it was a spearhead, and we created a weapon? I'm wondering if we have to actually find something to go with the Susser bark. Anyways, let's look in this hole.
With your keen eyesight, the hole below you soon plummets into an abyss of impossible darkness.
Listen and stare into the hole.
Faint sounds echo against unseen stone, nothing discernible by eye or ear.
Hello!
Your call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away.
Quiet! Or your meat will fill my belly.
Who are you? Apologies, didn't mean to disturb. What are you? Come up here and try it. Apologies, I didn't mean to disturb, but what are you?
You disturb me still. Enough. Away from here.
Well, it's a hole. Big effing hole. And these tracks back here, it makes me wonder if that is the bullet, maybe.
Hole offers only pitch black nothingness.
Hello!
I warned you, flesh bag. You better run.
You gonna come up and fight us? Okay, hold on here. Let's delete the big effing hole. Well, we run. Look in the big effing. You gonna come up here and fight? You think that's the bullet? It really might be. I mean, that's the only thing that we seen burrowing down here, technically. Man.
Hole offers only pitch black nothingness.
Hello.
I warned you, flesh bag. You better run.
It's not coming to fight us. We have speak to animals on, which it could very well be the boulette. Okay, let's just run a little bit. Maybe it's actually going to come after us if we run. I warned you, flesh bag. Alright, time to go into this camp, my friends. Let's see what we got going on here. I can imagine we're probably going to talk to every single thing here. So let's just get to it.
Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body. A voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Leave this one. Come to me. We must speak.
Ebon Lake Grotto. Oh, this is Ebon Lake. Did we change our party? Let's keep our party how it is for now. Oh, we can steal.
Seek me. Seek the Sovereign.
Sovereign's got a pretty awesome voice. Book horror.
Seek me. Seek the Sovereign.
We will. We're on our way to you, Sovereign. Oh, look at all this stuff we can just...
There you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
I knew I was forgetting something.
What?
Sorry, love.
Absolutely worthless. Bloody worthless.
Look, he pulled out a mug. That's what us men do. We forget to do things. We sure the fuck do. I can imagine this is Sovereign. Oh, that's Sovereign. Sovereign Gloop. Hey. Is that Sovereign?
Might as well go myself.
They got more stuff to say? Hold on, let me talk to you, Balin. What's up?
My friend. Bibberbang. Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time. More careful next time. For certain. Thank you. For your help.
Glad I found you when I did. How'd you get trapped to begin with? You must be a rare breed of fool to go wandering amongst... No, I mean, I'm not gonna assault him and call him a fool. They were curious looking. I mean, you figure that there might possibly, if you can brave it, there might possibly be something of value within it. Glad I found you when I did. How did you get trapped to begin with?
I think anyway, what were you saying?
You must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for him. You feeling alright? Seems like you're a bit confused easily. Well, maybe he's got some kind of sickness in the head with dealing with these mushrooms, possibly. Must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for him.
The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
Makes sense. I feel like we just asked him this, but let's just asking him. How do you want to get in trapped like that?
Noble stock. Yes. Derek needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And the ledge. Yes. I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down.
What is noble stock? Exactly?
Mushroom. Powerful. Dirith wants it for a brew. She's very good, my Dirith. Very good at a brew.
You feeling alright? Seems like you get confused easily.
My words get away from me. You'll have to ask Dirith. She knows the ins and outs.
Maybe there's a sickness that you get from working with these things for so long. Take it easy, Balin, my friend. He seems like a nice guy. He really cares about Dara.
70 years of terror. For what?
Deep Wrath. Hey, excuse me, Dareth, how are you?
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a hole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
You look like Auntie Ethel, but a dwarf. It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home. Seems like there's no love lost between the two of you. This is a dangerous territory. You must be down here for a reason. Show me your wares. Well, it is... Yeah, it's a miracle he survived.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Seems like there's no love lost between the two of you.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Dangerous territory. You must be down here for a reason.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Wow. Could it cure Balin's memory loss? Well, there we go. Maybe that... Yeah, seriously. Maybe that's why she's here. But not letting them know.
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. That old
Rewards. She calls us an idiot. We got gloves of uninhibited Kushigo? Kushigo? Sure. Let's see what these gloves do. Kushigo's Might. The wearer deals an additional 1-4d damage with throw attacks. And attacks made with improvised weapons. I'm probably going to keep that on Ari, all things considered, because you never know when I get the urge to just want to smash and bash again and go back to the Barbarian. I do kind of really miss the Barbarian, though. I really do. But we're going to keep up with the Bard for sure. I really love the Bard, and, you know, we fleshed out our story of basically becoming a Bard now. But I do really have this, love to want to go back to Barbarian, because that's what we started the game as. That's what I just envisioned in Ari in the beginning of it all, when I was pretty much trying to come up with a character to play this game. And I do want to go back to it. It's just, we need to get some goddamn levels. We just do. Let me read this. Forsaken his infamous armor, Kushigo? Probably Kushigo. Kushigo left Rishi's body and wandered naked, without thought or care, into the barren countryside. The land was flat and desolate under the red gold sun, but compared to his own lonely heart, it seemed alive with joy. Susser bark. A piece of tough bark from a susser tree. Holding it leaves a dull tingling in your fingers. Yeah, we're gonna keep this for now. We definitely, most definitely will. Ecstasy of Murder. We read that last episode. Okay, well, hold on here, ma'am. I want to be careful when I touch things. I want to steal
We'll be
shit.
clearing out soon enough. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Show me where. What do you got going on here, ma'am? You got a nice necklace, probably. Amulet of Restoration. She got a healing ward. And mass healing ward. We're gonna buy that. We can give that to Ari, really. I mean, what's the necklace that we got on now? Misty Step? Oh, Misty Step's really good, but... Damn, Misty Step's really fucking good. What else do you got, ma'am? Malefic Excretion. Your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. I feel like we need that. It's only 84. Ring of Jumping. Yeah, but hold on here. I mean, we could steal this stuff from her, but 10 turns. Tripling your jump distance. Yes, please. Let's just take that too. Hide armor. So we're probably not going to buy the +1 stuff here unless it's unique. But I do want to at least check out. Look at this armor right here. This ringmail armor. Body aid. Gain +1 to strength. That's really good. Not proficient with heavy armor. This would need to go to Karlach. Oh, a flail! Corrosive flail! 600. How much coin do we have? 6,000? We have a lot of coin. I guess we can take the time. This is a merchant. I'll probably do it off camera. Let's just hope she doesn't leave. But now that we came into the camp, I'm gonna buy this too. corrosive flail. It just seems like it's really good. The tenacity one is just an extra hit, just like the mace. Corrosive flail though. +1 enchantment. Well, let's just get it just to get it. Hand crossbow. Yes, please. I think Astarion needs a hand crossbow. Light crossbow. Heavy crossbow. I'm pretty sure Astarion needed 1, and then we could have rounded out his build with 2 hand crossbows. Let me sell off some stuff. Well, I think that's good for now. We pretty much sold everything we need. Let me just look one more time at the bows here. Oh, that's another hand crossbow. Oh, no. That's what we have on. Thank you, ma'am.
That old
Well,
idiot.
friends, she just called us an idiot. Ring of Protection gives us armor class +1 and saving throws. That's good for Ari. Crusher's Ring, movement speed. The movement speed, 10 feet. So 10 extra feet on a turn. Amulet of Misty Step. So this technically, this necklace will give us some heals on Ari. I kind of like that, honestly. It gives us Healing Word, which we already have Healing Word. It would give us Mass Healing Word then. It gives us extra Healing Word then. But it will take up a level spot. Oh shit. It would take up a spell slot though. Technically, right? Why not? Let's just give it to him. See what happens with it. Misty Step can go to... I'm going to keep it on Ari for now. I'm not going to give it to anybody else. Lae'zel just doesn't have shit. That's a really good one though, Lae'zel. This hand crossbow, Ari's got a +1 and a +1. Let's give this hand crossbow to Astarion because we need to get rid of this fucking bow with Astarion. He has 1 hand crossbow right now. No, he's got 2. Sweet. You're rounded out. And this sickle here, it's a light weapon, but how does this work exactly? I mean, he can use light, but don't just go off of strength, technically. So would it be more beneficial if we just go back to a dagger? But it really don't matter because... Does it matter? I'm gonna keep it on it for now. See what happens. Let's see how it is. See how it goes. Alright, Ari also got, let's see, dig in. Ring of Jumping.
Don't burn yourself.
Probably don't need to give that to anybody. Throw damage. Karlach's not going to be throwing. She might be. I'm going to give her the jumping ring. I don't think she's going to be throwing that much. I think a throwing is going to be... Look, we have to do this. So where it also deals 2 acid damage. I don't think we need the speed. Let's do the 2 acid damage. Extra damage for us. The movement speed can go to... Lae'zel. Jumping can go to Karlach. This necklace stays on Ari. This flail probably goes to Karlach for now. Because we still have Omeluum. And then... keep this on for Ari in case he wants to throw people at some point.
What a charmer.
Let me go to Karlach here. The jump. Throw damage. Let's give her this. We'll just keep the throw damage one on her.
Keep your distance.
And then Astarion. Wait.
Assume
Lae'zel.
nothing.
Movement speed 1. I have a feeling like getting rid of this one off of Ari is going to feel rough because we're kind of just getting rid of something that's giving us good movement speed.
Blood.
No, we're doing extra 2 acid damage. The extra 2 damage is nice. It's just every turn, right? Your weapon attacks also deal 2 acid damage. That's fucking awesome. It's just extra damage. I mean, we didn't even break our bank here by buying that stuff. We really didn't. Okay, let's get around. Let's keep talking to people here because I can just sit out in the screen there forever.
Master is back. Good. Missed him.
You missed your master? I understand. He
Can't
seems
slow
like
down.
a really nice guy. Sovereign Glute.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker, you hail from the dark, yet far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Make up the kind of treasured memory you expect a sane to feel. I don't have a home. Be blanketed in flayed skin. Fireplace burning flesh. Sipping a glass of gall. I don't have a home. Make up kind of treasured memories you'd expect the sane to feel. I don't have a home. Well, we don't really have a home.
Mourns, moved by your emptiness. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Duergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. I do not belong here. I am not welcomed here.
Was that it? Was that the sovereign here? No, Sovereign Spall we gotta talk to. Anything else, sir?
I grow among them, yet I am not of them.
You're a sovereign, but you're not the sovereign of here. Look at all these. Okay, I'm just making sure we don't find the one that dog likes. What's up with this hole? Can I crawl in there? No. But you guys, little hovel. Alright, let's go on. Keep on looking around because we got the other sovereign over here. This place is actually spores. Oh. I'm not gonna take any of this stuff right now. It'll be best. They're like stealing spicy pork sausage just for whoever wants it.
Seek me. Seek the sovereign.
Look at that bird. Okay, I think that's going to be on the lines of what every one of these guys are going to say. Seek me, seek the sovereign. Sovereign? There's Sovereign Spall right there. Sheesh. There's all kinds of dead Duergars. So, just like I suspected, it's almost like the same as... Ouch. What did he say? Hold on here. What did he say? I didn't hear what he said. Damn it. Something about accomplishing something. Blurg. Find the missing boots. We found Thola, the Deep Gnome's slave. She must have the boots. She probably don't. Yeah, but where's Thola at? Thola? Oh, she's right here. They're helping her.
Ripplebark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
Let's talk to this gentleman. Blurg. Look at all this stuff over here. Scroll of mage armor. Meticulous notes. Ooh, we're gonna need to somehow get a hold of reading that. Hey, Blurg. How you doing?
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Yeah, Drow. Your kind tend to be slaves down here? Really? We're gonna say that to him? I feel like if we say this, we just can't not say it, right? Let's see.
It's true that many of my brethren are enslaved here, but my intellect has secured my freedom. It is my hope that my research will lead to liberation and peace for my people. Such designs are part of why I've devoted myself to studying the Myconids. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. Our kind has suffered needlessly for generations. Do you also seek peace among the Myconids?
I do. This is where I belong, but right now I can't stay. Deception. I collect mushrooms to sell to the surface. I kind of want to keep drowning it.
I know the feeling well. What has driven you from home?
Explain the whole story. That's none of your business. Should we explain? Sure, let's explain.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omeluum!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. My species has terrorized the Underdark for countless generations. But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
I have felt shame of Loth herself. I understand. I felt the shame of Loth herself. I understand. I mean, we can keep drowning it up. The Myconids wouldn't appreciate us fighting here. I'll listen. I want nothing to do with you. Let's just drow it.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Relax and let... How you say his name? That's the the word of the episode. How do I say this? How do I say that? Relax and let Omeluum mine. Search your own. Never mind. Let's relax and let him. See what happens.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
That's good. What happens if the stasis... Can you extract it? We can maybe get them to extract it, yeah. But what happens if the stasis goes away?
I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Omeluum.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
Thanks for the information. All that probing was useless in the end. Wasn't useless. Can you?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much.
Doesn't sound ideal. My mind is all addled. Can you tell me why?
The lava is not the only creature that has been inside this brain, but at present it is the sole resident.
What do you mean, the only creature? Oh gods, what do you mean? Damn it all, why can't I remember? Yeah, what do you mean?
Your flesh has been burrowed into. Your flesh has been excavated. A tadpole need not tunnel when they greet their host. Unfortunately, beyond the assessment of my own kind, I cannot speculate what has passed through your cerebrum. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
I bet the fuck you will. Should we tell him about the strange ship? I don't know if we should tell him about the strange ship. Let's tell him.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for your information. All the program. I don't think it was useless. This guy has actually been incredibly helpful. We just conversed with a nice mind flayer in front of Lae'zel, of all people. This kind of changes some things. I didn't know if they were actually like this. So we're screwed in the end. I mean, we're fucking screwed. Something's putting our tadpole in stasis, some kind of magic. That was some incredibly useful stuff. Thanks for your information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
What if I don't really want to do that? Because if we bypass the stasis, doesn't that mean, poof, mind flayer Ari? No, I'm done with all this. Isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet? Yes. Yeah.
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
What kind of alchemy are we talking about
A
here?
tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Madness it is. Eating those doesn't sound like a great idea. Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms? I think I already have what I'm looking. We might have what we're looking for, but I'm not trying to give it to him right now because I want to read the quest for one. Eating those doesn't sound like a great idea.
My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric.
Lenore. we've already went to the tower and we have everything we need. Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Susa bark seems really fucking powerful and interesting. Too risky of an experiment for me, count me out. We'll come back when we find all the stuff.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Because I want to read these updates on what the hell is going on here.
Like it, Blurg. Is my species evolving?
Your species is evolving.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
I don't read these notes.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Man, calm down, alright? What the hell did we just get ourselves into? Find a cure. A friendly mind flayer might know of a way to remove the parasite. No. Help Omeluum investigate the parasite. Well, we have a bunch of stuff here. To help us, Omeluum requires a Tongue of Madness mushroom and some Timic spores. We can find both of these in the mysterious tower nearby. We've already went there. We found some Timic spores. We'll need to bring them back to Omeluum once we find the Tongue of Madness. We found the Tongue of Madness. We'll need to bring it back to Omeluum along with the Timic spores. We created an alchemical extraction using mushrooms. Hopefully Omeluum can use this. Just me doing alchemy, I guess. We kind of made something. The tower belongs to a cleric of Mystra named Lenore. She is fond of gardening and experimenting on plants such as such a tree. We literally should have came here first, out of all the places. I'm gonna see if I can somehow read this notes without stealing it. The tiny ink smudge scroll in this notebook is squeezed in so little space as to nearly...
Yes, she is cataloging Coatoan fertility rituals.
Someone's cataloging fertility rituals?
Perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
The tiny ink smudge scroll in this notebook is squeezed in so little space as to nearly be illegible. Truly fascinating. My observations on the Myconid mirror what I discovered while researching Mind Flayer telepathy, despite only one being transmittable, the spores. But both of these are of biological origin in contrast to the telepathic bond ritual. How does inanimate telepathy impact the structures of the brain? And beyond that, how does the...
anything like it, Blurg. Is my species evolving?
They're gonna keep talking, aren't they? They probably are.
Perhaps,
and beyond that, how...
But at such an accelerated rate.
And beyond that...
It simply shouldn't be possible.
We good? And beyond that, how does the presence of another mind within one's own affect the body? What may seem like mere thoughts and images could cause extremes of fear or pleasure if they are embedded deep enough in the recipient's physique. If such an experience leaves behind a permanent memory, is that part of your mind still truly your own? Whatever the answer, I must harvest gently acquire more of the myconid spores in order to continue this research.
Personal research progressing.
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
I don't want to give him the stuff right now.
You'll find the key soon enough.
Myconid Colony, that's another way into the colony here. Look, friends, well, oh, this is just areas. Hell, we really should have just came here first. Duergar Spore Servant? Well, I'm thinking that we go and see if we can talk to... Let's go and talk to Dola. If we can.
Don't.
Nature failure? Damn it. Eye her boots. They must be the... Oh. What's wrong with you?
Duergar! Slashed me! Poison!
Medicine? Eye her boots? I'm not gonna eye her boots. Persuade, you're in a bad way. I could end your suffering if you want. No, no, no. Absolutely. If the Duergar poison you, perhaps they have the cure. Medicine? Consider what you know of Duergar poison lore. Sure. Let's consider what we know, and hopefully it's enough. It's barely enough.
Like dwarves, Duergar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Yeah, but sit tight, there must be more than one way to cure you. How'd you end up here? Give her an elixir of poison resistance? I mean, we could. Give her an antitoxin? How'd you end up here?
Myconids. Oh, took pity on me. Sound, lads. Especially since the Greys gave him hell for it.
These Myconids are the welcoming sort, at least where blubbering gnomes are concerned.
Take it easy, Lizelle. Sit tight, there must be one way. More than one way to cure you? I mean, we can give her an antitoxin. Elixir of poison resistance. Let's try antitoxin.
God! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? You're a drow.
But I'm a good drow. Seldarine, we're not all zealots. Now you know. Drow, no harm in helping hand between Underdark folk? Yeah, they're right there. We're not all zealots.
No. Now I know. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do. Focus on what I need, a reward for starters. You're in no condition to help anyone. Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Duergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
What was this expedition your clan were on? What are the Duergar digging for? Sorry. Yeah, well, what are they digging for then?
Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it.
What was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear.
Why are you lying to me? We're gonna persuade her. Why are you lying? You're lying. Oof. Yeah, let's try. 20. Oh, we were gonna mess up, but we got almost a 30.
Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand?
Sure. No, I don't understand. Enough evasion and explain it. I don't understand.
Look, you've done me a good turn and you deserve the truth.
but that's as much of it as I can tell, I swear it. If you need to go your own way, I respect that, but still, I'm asking.
Well, I think we should free your people if we can. We should. Yeah.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Duergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Cure the poison gnome. The antitoxin was what cured her. Boots of speed. Interesting. So we could have gave her potion of poison resistance. That would both of them have cured her? I'd imagine. Probably. Some way, somehow. I feel like that was the good thing to do. Look, it paid off. Find the missing boots. Dola gave us the boots. Their original owner is still probably interested in getting them back. Save the Grinforge gnomes. Dola, a gnome of the Iron Hand clan, asked us to help her kin. Duergar are holding them captive. We got a lot more quests than I thought we would. All of this is stealing. Damn it. Well, friends, we can still do this here. Of course. Now, I think we should talk to... Let's talk to her once more. See if she has anything else.
I'm coming along. Just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Not yet. You're popular. There are some Duergar's hunters looking for you. Remind me what I need to do. How long before you... Yeah, how long before you're fit to move?
Don't know. Longer than I'd like. But a slow recovery, still a recovery.
You're popular. There are some Duergar hunters looking for you. I want to say this, the alarmer.
Hunters? Scavengers, more like. Waiting out there in the dark for me to die. Of course, I reckon the Myconids are doing the same thing. You've seen how they put the dead to work. This damned place. Once my people are free, I promise you, we will not be coming back.
I understand. Remind me what I need to do. Let's leave. Okay, well, it's good talking to you. We're not going to kill her. We're not going to... We don't need to do anything. Let's just look at these boots real quick, because, I mean, we could... Chick heels. Or click heels. Chick heels. Click heels. Feather-laced and flexible of the soul. These boots have been used to round up and outrun many a foe. Let's see what this does. Click the heels of your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement. Your movement speed doubles, and enemies have disadvantages on opportunity attacks against you. Ooh, that sounds very good. What's our boots on about now? Once per turn, when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. I haven't been using this whatsoever. Let's try these. Oh, they actually look very good. We haven't been using the dash. Astarian uses dash non-stop. Well, he's already got dash boots as it is.
Thing, pull yourself together.
Calm down. Which one's better? Should we click the heels? It's a bonus action. We'll basically gain... Your movement speed doubles, and enemies have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. Does this give us, like... Is it almost like a dash? But it's an extra bonus action. It seems really good, honestly. Regardless, they look pretty awesome on us. I don't know about giving them to the Duergar now. I guess we can just go over there and slaughter them, which we're probably going to have to slaughter them all anyway.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Duergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Duergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Of course you do. I guess we're going to be keeping you with us because we're probably going to destroy the Duergar.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Duergar.
The Duergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
You harbor a fugitive gnome? And yeah, it's admirable of you. Sure the hell is. Sure I can handle those Duergar nearby. Forget it. If you want them dead, you can kill them yourself. Bar deception. Imitate the Sovereign and lie. Good tidings, the Scourge is defeated. You are safe. We can lie to him. Huh. I don't know if I want to, because I don't know how I want to play this out. Friends, it's literally right down the fucking road. They can probably, they're like mind creatures here. There's probably myconids over there by the fucking Duergar. And they can see that they're still alive. I feel like this would be a bad thing to do. You harbor a fugitive gnome? That's admirable. Yeah, sure
The
is.
Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Sure I can handle those Duergar for you? Well, the Duergar are slavers, for one. I don't really feel... I don't know if I want to deceive this thing. They seem... Well, I mean, just like what the gnome said. Though, okay, so here we go with the gnome. The gnome said that the Duergar basically using the gnomes as slaves. They are. Technically, when she dies, she's going to be used as a slave by these guys anyway, or turned into whatever these guys are. Well, lesser evil. What could possibly be the lesser evil? At least with these guys, you can have a life in the area, probably. Yeah, they might use your body after you die, but you'll be dead. One. The Duergar are slavers. They're gonna use you up now. And then you could die, and then the myconids could come in and pick you up and raise you and do whatever the hell they want with you anyway, right? Am I reading it right? I think so. Sure I can handle those Duergar nearby? Let's
An
do it. Let's do
illusion
one.
comes over you. A Duergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Deception. Let's leave for now. I think we could probably come back and say this. Let's leave. Hey, Spore Grenade? You gonna do this? Look, they're just raising all... He's raising all the Duergar. Spore Servant. Are we doing the right thing here? I don't know what the right answer might be for this. I really don't. Let me talk to him again, see if we can.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Oh, we can't. We can't deceive him. Well, it is what it is. Defeat the Duergar invaders. Kill the Duergar by the lake. We agreed to help Sovereign remove the Duergar who threatened the Myconid Colony. We found the Duergar in the ruins of an abandoned settlement. Well, the Underdark sure the hell is interesting. I can tell you that. Mossy Myconid, hey man!
No peace.
To be fair, the Myconid, I know I said what I said, they use people after their death. They seem like peaceful creatures. All things considered. They really do seem like they're peaceful. Wow, this quest would have had me feeling some type of way if I ended up picking the Duergar. I was really going to pick a Duergar dwarf for this LP. I was so close to picking it. But the vote... But since I was so conflicted about making the choice of what I wanted to play, I put a poll up and, well, the poll in the channel spoke of Drow heavily. So we ended up playing a Drow. But still, let's get this... Oh look, there's a corpse. We can... This is the area that we haven't been to yet. I mean, look, we came down here. All things considered, we came down here. We could have just went this way. It would have been more beneficial to go this way. Should we go and deal with this mind thingy? Mind flayer stuff here? We probably should and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst thing can happen? Larg?
Welcome back.
Larg?
Have you made any new discoveries?
Types of discoveries. Researching the Underdark sounds like a dangerous prospect. It sure does. Yeah, were you here when the Duergar attacked?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
I feel like this guy's voice is so familiar. I just don't know where I heard it from. Do you have anything interesting to trade? Researching the Underdark sounds like a dangerous prospect. Sure does.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, trillimac. I've studied them for years.
There is rare magic in the Underdark too. Fairsres. It radiates from the earth, warping, teleportation, and divination magic.
Our peoples aren't exactly inclined to share with each other. Sure.
And yet we are all in need. Imagine what creativity would bloom if no craftsman starved. If every wizard had spell materials.
It's a good idea in theory, but it could also breed chaos. Even more chaos than we already have. I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long.
Anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking.
Sir, you got some good things in here, don't you? The Baneful. What is this thing? It's a short sword. Light and finesse. Ooh, it's a finesse short sword. If we went back to a sword bard and we did our dual wield again, we can dual wield this finesse short sword with Omeluum. Favored weapon. The weapon has a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls. Baneful Bond. On hit, possibly bane your target. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Immediately, we are buying that. Melf's first staff. It gives you Melf's acid arrow. The only one using a staff is technically just... I kind of want to buy it. I just want to buy all this. Circuit of Blasting. The Life Bringer. Life Charger. When the wearer gains lightning charges, they also gain 3 temporary hit points. The temporary hit points disappear If the wearer runs out of lightning charges? Yeah, but this is the thing. How you getting these lightning charges? Lightning courses through you. You have a +1 to attack rolls and deal an additional 1 lightning damage. If you gain 5 charges, they are consumed the next time you deal damage. And you deal an additional 1 to 8 lightning damage. You lose 1 charge per turn. Yeah, but how do you actually gain the lightning? When the wearer gains lightning charges, you just gain lightning charges in combat, but it's saying you lose 1 charge per turn anyway. So you really won't be gaining if you're losing a charge in battle anyway, right? Am I reading that right? Probably not. Sunwalker's Gift. Sunwalker's Gift. The wearer can see in the dark up to 40 feet. That seems pretty good for a human, probably. Boots of Genial Striding. Genial Strider. The wearer's movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. Oh, that's really good. Cinder. Whenever you burn an enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat. What is heat? 1 to 4 damage. Engulfed by a vengeful fire. Takes 1 to 4 fire damage each turn. But you can use heat convergence. You take 1 to 4 fire damage each turn. Oh. Consume your heat to fuel a powerful attack. The next time you deal fire damage, you deal an additional 1 fire damage for every heat. Give and take. I don't know. Physic Spark. Physic Missiles. Shoot an additional dart whenever you... Oh, it gives you magic missiles. What do we get? I mean... Scorching Ray, we probably don't need that. This one seems interesting. I don't know how this exactly works, but I kind of want to buy it. This staff seems good. It gives you Melf's Acid Arrow, but I don't think it will be good for Gale, all things considered, because he's got the Mistress Staff that we got from the tower. Let's get this one. We've already read that. The boots sound good. I mean, Scorching Ray, it's just going to give you Scorching Ray. It could be good as well. I mean, look, we're running out of money here. We're just buying and buying and buying, running out of money. We are not really fully running out of money because after this episode, I'm actually going to go back to camp here before we pursue anything else. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to buy that Scorching Ray helmet. See in the dark. I mean, that's... Sure, why not? Let's just buy that. Anyways, I'm going to come back to... We got 3,000. We done spent 3,000 here. When we come back in next episode, I'm going to have probably the... Well, I'm probably going to have more money. And I might actually do some stealing with Astarian in here, maybe. I might see if we can kind of swing... swing it somehow and steal this guy's stuff, and then steal some of the other people's stuff back. But regardless, that chest... I'm going to have to sell a bunch of my stuff.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Okay. Have fun with them mushrooms.
How is your more... person?
Well, the Baneful sounds really awesome. It really does, and I would love to have it in my offhand, but we are not going to do it now because we're Shield Bard. Whatever it is, the Valor Bard. The Valor Bard seems really interesting. Though, I won't lie, I do really like the Sword Bard a lot. And if we go back to Sword Bard now, we will have 2 of the weapons to go. I mean, this would be really good on Astarian, too. Because it's finesse, it's light, and it's a short sword. Oof. I don't know who's going to be doing lightning charges. Scorching Ray, we're not going to use it for ourselves. We're going to keep these on us. That's the main reason why I bought that. Magic Missiles, we can give this to... I don't really know. We'll figure it out. Look, we're still good. We're not over-encumbered whatsoever. We can just keep this stuff on us, really. The books. Them damn books.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
We don't want to do that. Everybody's going to blow up. Shall we talk to... I'm just saving so much, because
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I got all types of shrooms. Bard, you certainly got a lot more individual ambition than your kin. Why is that? So are the tales of slavering, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated? Let's ask on the top.
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
So are the tales of slavering, brain-lusting mind flayers exaggerated?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
The mind flayers are interesting as hell. Are they not? There's no trusting a mind flayer attack. It's disgusting, you're a monster. Best way to deal with sort of hunger, I suppose. You just gonna call him disgusting? You're a monster? Yeah. I don't want to rouse them yet.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Maybe. Refresh my memory. I found the mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Damn it. Damn it, we failed the insight. Let's drink it.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Saving throw. Throw on your willpower and resist. Focus on the present, not the illusions. Let's focus on the present, not the illusions. Let's resist. We're doing this and now we're resisting. We did it!
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Saving throw. Drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Resist the panic from within. Wall off your mind from the psionic seizure. Let's resist the panic from within. Oof, this is not going to go over well. Oof, no, it did not. It did not go over well. We have one inspiration left. The last one. We used our last inspiration.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever. That potion of yours could have killed me. The tadpole almost did the same. You were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger. I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all this, and the tadpole still lodged in my brain. What's next? Cutting off my own head? Yeah, what's next? Cutting off my own head?
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this. But there is another possibility. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Why didn't you mention the ring before? The potion debacle? Yeah. Perform the tale of your adventure so far. The Ballad of Brains, Brine, Pools, and Balderdash. Intimidation? Give me the ring or I'll run you through. I have gold with that suit. I don't think he cares about gold. Let's perform. Why not? But Lower Louvre, there's no way we're gonna fail this. Barely got that. With all that stuff, we barely got it.
As Omeluum watches your performance, something stirs in his mind, unusual for an illithid. Joy.
Here, it is yours.
Thanks.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
To deal with this abomination, nigh unthinkable. Yet even Vlaakith herself could not deny the ring's merit.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth. I have never seen anything
Ring of
like
Mind
it.
Shielding.
Is my species evolving?
That was interesting,
Perhaps,
friends.
but at such an accelerated
We are
rate.
sick as hell. Poison. Suffers disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. We still have guidance. Hell. Survival instincts? Wait. What did we just get? Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Wait, what? Did we get an illithid power? We didn't get any of these. We still have all of these.
How is your more...
Not yet trained, not yet trained, not yet trained.
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult.
First attack
to
or an ability
emulate.
you make against a target gains a bonus equal to your... That seems really good.
Worry not, friend. You'll find
Not
the
yet
key
trained.
soon
Nothing's
enough.
trained in here at all. Let me walk a little bit farther from them because they're going to keep on going. They're going to keep on talking. Friends, we got... Survival instinct. What is this? How did we get this? Survival instinct. It might not be an illithid ability. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. It's a healing ability. It's a cheat death, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's a cheat death. That sure the fuck is. So we got a cheat death from him going into our mind. Shelter. You have advantage on saving throws against Charmed. Ooh, that is really good. Really, really good. I can't believe we're doing all this with Lae'zel here, and she is just okay with it. She's not really okay with it, but she's okay with it. Friends, we got this healing ability, Survival Instincts.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Yeah. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Speak.
How you doing, ma'am? Anything going good? Take care.
How much farther can I go?
Let's go around the little parts of the camp over here. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole camp, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the whole camp, because this is back over by the lady in the shop. We're going to get back over here anyway. And then next episode, we are going to deal with... I love the haste thing they got going on here. Anyways, next episode, we're going to deal with the Duergar situation. Wait, is he a shop too? Let me see what you got.
Can't be too careful in these parts. Paper bang's the least of it.
You got one just chilling over there. Well, we can't use his shop. We can only use
That
hers.
old idiot.
What the hell? This is so interesting. Anyways, my friends, I'm going to save here, and when we head back, we are going to deal with the Duergar situation. What does this got going on here? The Mind Flayer's potion didn't help us. It strengthened our parasite instead. A friendly Mind Flayer might know a way to remove the parasite now. We've acquired Omeluum's Ring of Mind Shielding. It might protect its wearer from the parasite's influence. It just protects us from mind control, really. It's a mind control ring. I mean, you can't really argue with that, honestly. It's a ring against charm. Saving throws against charm. It's really good. Do we need it? Probably not. Right now. But, I mean, you never know. We got some really good gear this episode. I can tell you that. We got a lot of good stuff. We need to make up more of this money. We have 3,000 left. We came in here with 6,000. We'll make most of it off camera. Like I said, I'm going to go back to camp. Let me just go back to camp right now in case there might be something that triggers if I go to camp. I don't want anything to trigger. But there might be quests in camp. You never know. Because of what happened. It doesn't look like there is anything. Hey,
what are you thinking about?
All types of stuff. Anyways, like I said, I'm saving here. When we come back next episode, we'll probably have a good deal of money. I'm going to try to sell, just take a peek at this chest. Look at all of it. Look at all this junk. We have so much junk in here. I'm going to try to sell and just get our money back. And just kind of take it from there. It's going to take me like an hour to sell all this shit. But yeah. It looks like we still have our books here, which is fine. I guess what we'll do... It's been a long episode, but from here on out, I'm going to try to at least read one of these books. Even if it is out of order, let's just read the son of a bitch. Read it and get some of the lore. I don't feel like I'm lost at the moment. I feel like we... Well, first of all, we caught up to speed on every single thing. We never missed a book that has been relevant to the area that we went into. The only thing we have missed has been minor lore stuff. So I still feel really good about... We're gonna just get rid of that susser balloon. I don't think we need it, you know? But anyways, I feel good about how we have a good grasp on the lore and everything as it is now. But we'll kind of just take it from here. I was thinking about going back to Sword Bard, but let's not, because of this sword that we have here. Let's not do it right now. Because I don't think we can tank as a Sword Bard. Really can't. We're going to go away from the tanking, and we really can't tank with this. We need to get back to Barbarian to tank. And a Sword Bard, Barbarian tank with dual weapons, which would be the Baneful and Omeluum, would be pretty damn interesting. Because we can do the dual spec thing in Sword Bard, but then we could also get away with using Sentinel as well. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We'll probably go back to Sword Bard. I may do it off camera, go back to Sword Bard as well, because it just seems more useful. More damage. Lots more damage. Though to be fair, this combat inspiration is pretty sick as it is. But we still have inspiration we can use that only gives us... I think the regular inspiration from the Sword Bard is like a 1d6. So it's only like 2 more less, which is good. But hard to say, really, what's more useful. Personally, I still think the Sword Bard is more useful. But, friends, we got all types of fucking healing stuff now. It's a bonus action. Oh, this is bonus actions. It doesn't take up a level 1 spot. It's just a straight up bonus action. You can't beat that, baby. Hell yes. Cool. Anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe, and see you next time. Take care.